Everybody for joining us tonight. I'm gonna give me a second and get this set up. Uh, Man, I had a, crazy weekend. We had our what we call railroad days, and that railroad days was we had a lot of people. We done really good with our sales and stuff. But I'm still I'm still I'm still tired. I'm still tired, and still trying to get myself back together from the railroad days. So let me get the camera set up. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I say, Railroad Days was a huge success. We had a couple of the alumni swing by, and I want to tell them thank you. I wish I could have talked more to you all. Unfortunately, I had, you might have saw some of the videos I done. I had stuff going on in the back of the store. I had stuff going on inside of the store, and I was just kind of making sure everything run efficiently. And I was pretty much tied up the whole day. Starting on Friday night all the way until Saturday night. But the alumni that did stop by, I want to thank you all for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. And the town appreciate you too coming through there. And because of that, like I say, I'm still getting data back for the ice cream parlor business and the kettle corn business. Last year, I wasn't able to do festivals like this, so now I'm able to do festivals. The country has opened back up, and a lot of the towns now are moving forward with doing these festivals. So I'm actually still getting a little bit more data before I finish up the whole module on the ice cream parlor, and now I'm starting to work a little bit on the kettle corn too. This weekend, I found out it's better if I do just ice cream sandwiches. So we just done like the ice cream sandwiches for the for Outback with the ice cream. The cotton candy was a great hit, especially towards the end when we kind of figured it out and we could actually do fun stuff like we could pull the cotton candy out and make these long runs and twirl it and kind of go behind your back and the kids loved it. They loved to see the machine. They loved it was a real hit. The ice cream, the cotton candy, and the kettle corn too. A lot of people just love to see the kettle corn machine in action, see how it works. I found out at these festivals is almost like what they say the showmanship. Is not just the fact that you got to offer a product, but if you got some type of show that you can put on while you delivering that product, it does a lot. It does a lot more to pull people in, and you also I found out too. You want to get people served fast and at a fast time, but you also want to have a little bit of area where people are kind of waiting there, can make other people come there and look and say what's so good. Everybody's standing there, so I'm starting to figure that stuff out. All right, so we have a few more events to do this the next couple of months. I'm gonna have a trunk and treat. I got another harvest festival. We got homecoming. We got Thanksgiving, Christmas parade. So I got several more things that I can put out there, and I have a lot of data and a lot of information I can give you all if you want to do these things. And like I say, that cotton candy machine, that thing you can buy for less than $400, and you make your money back in a half a day. It costs you that cotton candy machine we had cost $400 in a half a day. You can make your money back. If you had a teenage child or kids that you're looking for something for them to do on the weekends, you can go set that thing up. It doesn't require much, and doesn't require a lot to learn how to work it, and they can go out there and make them $700-800 on just a small crowd like we had. So I'll be giving that to you too. That's something I think is real good. It doesn't require a lot of money to get started. We got a hands-on live event coming in November on the 19th. Remember, that's 3 days now. We do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We still got one or two seats left if you want to come. Love to see you here. We're in the process right now of rebuilding our training center. So you might have saw the picture. We got the floor all busted up. I'm in the process of redoing this, rerouting the actual drain lines and the water lines, so I could actually open up the middle of the training center. And unfortunately, these buildings are over 80 some years old. And when you start trying to pull on those old pipes, they just don't rot it into the ground. So we ended up having to keep going until we got to some good pipes that we could connect to. But like I said, we done it so many times. We done it over there in the ice cream parlor section. We've done it over here a couple of times. I got all the equipment. It's pretty much we just know how to do it now. So it's not that hard of a job for us to do, to bust up the concrete. We're gonna redo the plumbing and then bring redo those rotted out pipes, and then we'll reconnect it, and we'll redo the concrete. We don't get to the point we can do the concrete and all. So I'll let you all see that. I have some videos coming out next couple of days of us doing that, and that kind of leads us into what we're talking about tonight. How our farming and business operates on the same principles. To be honest with you, and that's one of the things. Henry Ford, he used to a lot of times require like his managers and people when he first started his business, he would require them to actually to own gardens, because they had gardens, they could see the whole process from beginning to end of how something comes together, and they could learn have a better vision of how business operates. And that's truly how business operate is the same way how the farmer does with his garden. So what happens like right now, you're saying we having a lot of festivals and a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fairs and carnivals. Well, the reason why they happen at this time of the year, because back in the days, this was the time where the crops was in, and all the work that you were doing harvesting the crop was over with. You were celebrating because you got money and stuff like that. That's why a lot of them call harvest festivals and stuff like that, because the crops and stuff are in, and now you're celebrating. So at this time right here, same thing. Well, not quite with us with appliance repair, but a lot of the businesses they're coming out their season. Some people are getting ready to go into their season. But what you have to do now, you just can't sit still, and you just don't sit back and just wait and think next year you're going to get a crop. Now is the time that you have to actually now start planning for next year's crop. So if I want the crop to be, I look at the results of the crops and stuff that I just harvested in, and I could tell what was wrong with my soil. I could tell if they didn't have enough water. I can tell if I put too much fertilizer, not enough lime, and I can make the adjustments for the next harvest to come. Well, that's what I'm doing here now. That's why you see me ripping up the actual floor. I've seen where the design I had didn't quite flow well. We didn't utilize the space like we should. So now that the harvest is over, I'm busting it up and getting it where it should be. And just like the farmer, when he see how his field might have been holding too much water someplace, not enough water another place, he start to cut trenches and cut drains and stuff that make the land better so it produce and yield more. That's the same thing I'm doing here now with my business. That same thing you're gonna have to start doing with your business. When you come out now, we just came out of the refrigeration season. So from coming out of refrigeration season, we got maybe a week or two to actually get ready for the next crop that's getting ready to come. In the appliance repair, we're one of the lucky businesses where we kind of have what we call like a crop rotation, meaning on the same plot of land, we got a couple of different crops coming all the time. So you might have tomatoes a few months ago. Now you're getting ready to start pulling potatoes up. Now you pull the potatoes up, you be having some salad and all that coming. So we always got something fresh coming in. Unlike some businesses, they might not have anything coming in, for the winter. They make all their money during the summertime. So like me with the ice cream parlor business, the ice cream parlor business, the spring and the summer is when I make most of the money in there. And that's enough to get. I gotta have enough money to make it back to the next spring and summer unless I start putting stuff in there that actually produce during the fall. But right now, I don't really want to put too much strain on it. I want to get the ice cream where it needs to be at. So I'm doing the same thing over there in the ice cream parlor, where I'm going in and I'm making changes to make it so the next spring and summer, I have a better yield over there too. But with appliance repair, like I said, we got just a couple of weeks left, and we got to start preparing for the cooking season. And same thing, the cooking season is coming. You start preparing yourself now to get ready to bring in the harvest. You start looking to make sure that you have um, 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 igniters. You want to get your round igniters, your square igniters for your gas ovens. You want to go get those most popular bake elements and broil elements. As you know, there's going to be a shortage of parts. It's a good thing now to go ahead and stack up on those right now because the cooking season is right upon us. Matter of fact, it got pushed up a little bit because so many people do stuff for Halloween now. So now you got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas and New Year's. So now we get ready to jump into the cooking season, and you want to make sure that you have the stuff ready and your truck is set up to transition from doing those refrigerators to now going to do the stuff for the cooking season. So that's how farmers do too. If they were harvesting tomatoes, now they got to start getting ready. If they're going to have a crop rotation, they got to get ready for potatoes and or whatever's coming. And so that's the same way we're doing in our business, and we have to constantly keep preparing and repairing our land or our business to get better yields. And also, if we had a crop that we didn't like that didn't produce much, is now's the time where you actually change. So you're seeing some of the people who do business on YouTube and this and that. You're seeing now they starting to make transitions. They're saying, okay, I was doing this type of business, but I didn't like the way that business was operating. So now I'm going to try another crop, and I'm going to go plant that business and um, get that business up and running. So that's the same thing we have to constantly be doing in our business. We constantly have to be sowing and reaping and into our business to actually get those results that we want. It's not going to happen by accident. You're not gonna be breaking 250, 300, $400,000 just by going out and just catching whatever comes down the pipeline or what we call voluntary work, where it's not intentional, where you just waiting for people to just call you. It's gonna be hard to break that 250, 300,000 unless you're intentional about your business. Meaning you gotta know what neighborhoods you want to go, what customers you want, what appliances and stuff you want to be working on. So you gotta then start to cultivate your business to pull in those types of customers, to pull in that type of crop. And that's the stuff that you start to do now and look. You start to look where those customers that I want or that community that I want. How do I get in there, and how do I market to them? What magazines are they getting in there? What publications? You start looking at all of that, and you start positioning your business to get in there. Once your business, let me say this: if you're just starting, this is not for you. This for people who have been running their business 2 years or more. They have learned how to repair their appliances. Um, they're comfortable, and now they got to become more intentional on their customers and starting to get more efficient. If you're just starting out and you just started your appliance repair business, you right now are just worried about getting your cash up and getting the experience and stuff. So right now you don't have to worry about this. This is for people who knows how to repair appliances. They have their experience now, and now they got to get more efficient and get a bigger bang for their dollars. So you're hearing stuff like Lamar saying he only wants to catch these type of appliances coming in there. He knows what type of crop he wants to plant. Same thing you hear Mr. Ward saying these are she wants to go high end or wherever she's going, she knows what she wants to have coming in, and that's the way you're gonna have to start getting if you want to really crack and get those really good numbers and have your business really uh, perform and produce for you. But like I say, that's where I'm at right now, where I'm here cultivating and dissing up the land and getting it ready because I know with the next year, with the teaching season, when that starts back up, I want to be able to have more stuff that I can do here, have a bigger variety, have uh, be able to maybe separate myself from the rest of the competition a little bit more, where I can give y'all a little bit more and give y'all go a little bit more in depth in some of the appliances and stuff, and step over, like I said, I want to step over into some of the commercial stuff that some people are asking me about with the restaurants and stuff like that. I want to step over a little bit more into commercials, uh, appliances a little bit to show some of the alumni, even some of the people who might not be alumni who want to know some of that stuff. Like I say, we'll do a little bit more with the seal systems and HVAC, and do a little bit more with the whole industry of electronics and the skilled trades. And right here is the link if somebody would like to. I think that's the link. Hold on a second. I think the link done tricked me up a little bit. I'll give you the link if somebody would like to come in and read some of the content. Like I say, I am tired still. Man, this weekend really got me. So I'm gonna read some of the comments. I'm gonna try to keep it an hour or less, and we're gonna get out of here before too long. All right, what's going on, Frank Evans? TAC Appliance Services. What's up, Mike and ABC fan? What's going on? And same thing too. Going back to this to the farmers. You know, if you what you call it, you know, it like they say, if you sow sparingly, you're gonna reap sparingly. So if you don't intentionally sow into and put a lot of it down, you're not gonna don't look to get a whole lot of it out. And so if you want a big return, you're gonna have to put a lot of it out there, put a lot of seeds and stuff out there to get that huge return. So whatever you put out there and put in it, you'll get that much back. So the money, the time, and the effort that I'm putting right now into redoing this shop and getting it to the point where I want this shop to be uh, for the last year. We just been here a year. For the last year, the shop just been a place where you just come and I teach you appliance boot camp. It hasn't been it hasn't been the what I want to say. I wanted to be a tourist stop. That's how I want to give it to. This and the ice cream parlor. The shop is going to be set up at all times going forward. Once we finish this, it'll be set up all the time going forward, where people will be able to come in and they'll be able to actually see it and it's gonna be in a spot where it's gonna be presentable at all times. So when people come here, this will be a place they could come. We're gonna have the souvenirs and stuff up front, like I had envisioned at the beginning. We'll have all that stuff up there, a little storefront. They have memorabilia of all the stuff that we're doing in here. Where people come in, it'll be a place where you'll be able to bring your family and friends and say, "Hey, this is where I learned appliance boot camp at," and it'll be a place that you'd be glad to show them. So going forward, that's what we're going to make it. We're going to make it so that regardless of what day of the week or what time you come in, everything in here is going to be ready like it's going to be the first day somebody showing up. So that's what we're going for with this, to get it like that, where we can start doing tours, where we can have people come in and actually see what we're doing here, and actually do tours to get high school kids and everybody come in and start doing some training. All right. SQ Services, what's going on, fam? All right. All right. Quentin Hodge, hey Mike and ABC fam, what's going on? Mike Campbell, hey Mike and fam, hey, how you doing, Mike? Hope you had a great vacation, man. All right, they networking. Mr. Mechanical, what's up, Mike Tradesman Life? Yeah, it is, man. It is a tradesman life. I appreciate it. Everything's going good. Uh, they networking. Hey, what's going on, DCNF? DCNF said, what's going on, ABC fam? Shimano Fire Line says salute to Grandmaster Mike and ABC family. Um, bright in the building. Yeah, it is. Thanks. I appreciate it. Pickle season started today out here. Yeah, it's starting to pick up. I thought I'll have maybe a week or two break before it actually picked up, but it's actually picked up right now. Been getting a lot of dishwashers today for some reason. Yeah, facts. Keep them parts in the cut. Yeah, parts is getting crazy. Not only that. What you might have saw. I was gonna attempt to fix my car. Uh, but I found out you can do the Range Rovers and stuff. You can fix those a little bit easier than you can with the Jaguar XFR. But happen you got more room on the sides to do the Land Rovers, the Range Rovers. They have some of them have the same pretty much engine uh, platform. But the Jaguar don't have enough room. You have to actually take the engine out of the car to do it. A lot of those bolts and stuff, you just can't. They put them in prior to putting the motor in, and you just can't get them loose to actually get the stuff off you need. So after about 2 days, I just got mad. I said, forget it. I stripping. I got somebody who's coming to get it. They bought it and they're gonna just strip the parts that they need. I'm taking the rims off and so I just stripped it out. So anyway, I decided I'm going to buy me a new car. I go out there to look for a car, and because of this, I guess the chip thing they're saying, there's no new cars on on the lot. And I think they had like four cars. None of them I really wanted, but at the time I said, okay, I'll just get something and to hold me until I find what I want. But the guy, he told me, he said, yeah. So I look at the price. I said, okay, that's good. And he said, well, I got to add $5,000 to it. I said, for what? He said, a surcharge. I said, what's the surcharge? He said, because we can't get any new cars, we charge a surcharge because we ain't got no cars to replace it. And I was like, what? I said, nah, forget it. So I told him, forget it. I'm not paying no 5,000. They charging you an extra $5,000 on top of the. They give you nothing off the cars, and then they adding 5,000 on top of it because they don't have any cars to replace it. And some of them have bidding wars. Like I was looking at the Bronco, the full size Bronco, and it's a bidding war. Just like a house, they got the one on the lot, and they said, well, you can put your bid in, and I think right now it was over 15,000 over. Right now, it's 15,000 over the price. I told them they're crazy. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go get me a Ford Escort or something until the price comes down. I told them they are crazy. So I might just do that. I might just go get me. I like the Kia Souls for what's it called for the service cars going forward. So I might just do that. Just go get. I saw a Kia Soul that was about 2 years old. I might just go buy that. I'll pay cash for that and I drive that and until like next year when they can get some more cars or when they get some more new cars and then I go get something else. I turn that into the turn that into my next service vehicle. I was gonna do that with a van. I said maybe I'll find me a little minivan and I'll drive that and then turn that into my service vehicle once they start getting some new cars in. But he couldn't find no vans. A used truck, they wanted a used truck. They wanted 46,000 for a used truck. I was like, man, y'all crazy. So yeah, so it's not just us; it's everywhere. You can't get parts, and you can't. They'll have no inventory on new cars. Know your numbers, Lamar. Yeah, you got to know your numbers. You definitely got to know your numbers. I think what we'll do, we might do a series on that starting up. How you actually look at what people tell you all the time. Know your numbers. Well, we actually go and look at the numbers because it's getting close now. We're in fourth quarter. This is where you start doing start looking at your numbers, and that's what I just done and realized where I want to be at next year. I'm looking at I got the building I'm finishing up. I haven't decided on some rental property if I'm going to sell it or repair it. I have that, and I'm going into my little retirement. So I'm working my numbers now to see where I need to be at. So we'll do a series on that, on working your actual numbers, and it's getting to the point too where if you hadn't already, you need to get ready to start re-registering your LLCs and all that stuff. So we'll go through all the stuff that you do during the fourth quarter. We'll do a series on that. Okay, DC and FC, yeah, facts, no doubt. ABC Ken, peace to my team. What's up, Coach Lee? And thanks for always pouring to us as a whole because knowledge you give is priceless. Yeah, I appreciate that. And like I say, the stuff that I do, it's just I just talk to you all about what I'm doing currently in my business every day. It's not something that I have to plan out and I have to write out. That's the good thing about this. I don't have to plan it out and I don't have to write it out. It's just what I'm doing the day that before I come up here. That's what I'm talking about because it's dealing with business and it's dealing with our business. It's going to be relevant, and because I'm doing it I'm doing it at real life as we speak. It's going to be relevant to you all business because we all in the same time where we got to be doing all this and getting ready for the cooking season, and we got to get ready for the spring and the summer to pop back around. And we got all the stuff that comes with running a business. We got to be doing that. All right. Appliance professionals. For my appliance fam, check out my making 15K a month in appliance video. Okay, put your YouTube channel, appliance professional. Put the YouTube channel up so we know where we can go see that at. That's a good month, man. That's good. That's great stuff. Lamar definitely appreciate your videos, man. Yeah, Lamar, great. Yeah, appliance professionals. Put that up. Or is that you, Lamar? Have you changed your channel name? All right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that's Lamar or not, but yeah, appliance professional. Put your channel up. Your mind is like a garden and is always producing the fruits and thoughts that you're aware of it or not. Yeah, that's the truth. Um, just like ABC Ken is saying, your mind is like a garden. Just like the garden out, the field out in front of your house or anywhere. If you leave it unattended, something is going to grow there. But whatever the wind blows in there, it's going to grow, and that's what's going to come up. So it might not be something that you want. And a lot of times, what happens, we are expecting as Earl Nightingale said, in your mind you can plant anything. You can get corn. If you plant corn in your mind, you're going to get corn. Just like if you plant corn in the field, you're going to get corn going to come up. And same thing, if you plant nightshade, which is a deadly poison, into a field, nightshade is going to come up. Same thing as your head. If you constantly putting in crazy stuff, trashy stuff, I have to be mindful. Like now, I had to get out listening to. They have some of these. A lot of these guys who have done like 30 years, 20 some years in prison. They're now coming back out of prison now, and they are now having their YouTube channels where they talk about everything that's going on in prison and what they went through from day to day. And I have to be mindful of that content and not let a lot of that come into my head because what happens, you constantly putting that in there, you'd be surprised. You get caught up in that. Won't be long, you be stuck up in there, in there living that stuff. So I have to be mindful of not putting that much, not consuming that much content, and actually putting stuff that need to be in my head there. Stuff about business, stuff about finances, stuff about retirement, stuff about just positive stuff, not so much negative stuff. So you have to be mindful because what happens, just like a field, when the wind blows, it's just gonna blow anything out there, and whatever lands on there, it's gonna start to produce. Well, now that's the way YouTube is, and that's the way Facebook is. We found out Facebook having some issues where they're promoting and pushing a lot of trash your way. But same thing, you looking at YouTube and stuff, and they keep trying to feed all that trash to you. If you're not intentional on getting rid of it and going to search for some good stuff, won't be long. You have all that mess piled up in your head. You start to believe those doubts. You'll start to believe all that stuff. Oh, Fitz, greetings, Mike and ABC fan. Home warranty America as October 1st is no longer supplying technician with parts. Technicians have to come out of their pocket to pay parts. Oh, wow, okay. I do work for them. I didn't know that. I do work for Home Warranty of America. I guess I won't be doing no more their work. But I didn't know that. Matter of fact, I got well, one compressor. I got two. I got two compressors that they sent me. So I guess after that, I won't do any more. Oh, Mike Campbell said vacation was great. That's good. Um, yeah, bidding war for cars. Yeah, that's what I said. I said they know what they're doing. They just. I thought they were just doing it. I think they just holding it to deplete the inventory now, and then end of the year, they'll what you call it. They'll let them all come in and get all the new stuff. But yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. I told them no. I ride a bicycle before I do that. Yeah, appliance professional. I just sold one of my cargo vans to CarMax. I pretty much drove it for 3 years, got 90% of what I paid for it. Yeah, it is. It's just, it was crazy. Like I said, I went there. It was no cars on the car lot. There was no cars. And I made up my mind. I said, okay, I can't get a car that I want. So I said, well, I decided. I said, well, I get me. I said, I get SUV or I get a full size truck. So I could not my reason for doing that. I said I'll be able to pull the concession trailer and stuff. I got a trailer back here. I said I'll pull that and I'll just get a full size truck and then when the cars come, I go get me a car. Uh, but when I saw what they wanted for used cars with 100,000 miles on it, I told them, nah, that's okay. You messed up. Yeah, I messed it up. I should have listened to my wife. I messed it up. Uh, I should have listened to my wife. When you start messing with cars like that, you have to be careful because what happens, you do one thing, you have to it's gonna require you to do a lot more things. So what happens if you change the horsepower on the engine, now you got to worry about the transmission because now the transmission the engine is too powerful for the transmission. And now once you change it, once you get the transmission to match the engine, now you got to worry about the differential back in the rear end. I should have just left it like it was. I have to hear it every night, so I'm done with it. I done wrote it off as a loss, and next year hopefully the prices come back down, and I just said next year I might I really like that C8 more. I look at it, I said I might just go ahead and do what I was going to do to start with. Yeah, Kia Soul has that. Yeah, that's why I've been driving that little Kia Soul forever, and I might just get me another one of those and just hold that and then just switch it over to my service car in a year or two. Coach, has AHS changed the way they pay out in the area? If so, can you speak on it? Because with the new system they implement, I'm not hitting my numbers. It's mainly my area rep gatekeeping. I haven't had any problems. I haven't had any problems still getting my pay. I found out with the what you call it with the new system that they have. If you go in and you're gonna have to itemize everything. So it used to be I could put in uh, compressor replacement. I can just give them. I could just tell them how many hours. So I used to put 10 hours at $85 an hour, and it was $850, and they would just let it go. But now they're starting to call. It's gonna take you 10 hours to do the compressor. No, but I'm adding in the price for the condenser, for the evaporator, filter dryer, and all that. Can you break it down? So now I find out if I go in and if I charge them, what you call, hey, if I charge them 3 hours for the compressor for 250, if I charge them 3 hours for the condenser for 250, So if I charge them 3 hours for the evaporator for 350, if I charge them 3 hours for the filter dryer, 250, and that's how I do it, and then they'll let it go through. So you're gonna have to do the same thing. So if you're doing a repair, I would bust it out into the different components. So what I would do, I just charge. I never get a problem with my 3 hours. I never get a problem with my 3 hours. I haven't had a problem. But if they're bothering you, say like if you're gonna do say you're gonna do hourly pulley, I would charge them 125, hour and a half for the hourly pulley. Then I add the belt and say 125 for the belt to get up to your 250. But just break out the two one whatever parts you can in that repair to get it to that 250. 89 Dr. Funk, what's up, Pete? All right, what's happening? What's up, Wild Will? All right. DCNF said they are paying the same out here. The system, their system has updated. Yeah, they have. They have updated the system. All right. My service rep say I don't need a hydraulic lift or another tech to work on a double wall because if it get done with one person, he says that so he don't have to pay accordingly gatekeeping 101. Yeah, with that, nah, I ain't gonna let him tell me that he don't know what he's talking about. You tell him to get somebody else to do it then. What's up, Mike and ABC family? Just got back from cleaning out a washer drain and a Kenmore free. Man, congratulations, my apps, man. I'm proud of you, man. Glad to see you out here killing it, man. How many calls have you done now, my apps? And my apps are just getting started. How many calls have you done now? That's great stuff, man. Very proud of you. But yeah, nah. The contractor rep, whoever he or she is I guess their numbers are down and they just trying to reel it in. But I would go through the. I probably wouldn't call them in. I probably would just go through their online portal. I haven't had any problems. I haven't had any problems. Okay. My apps. I have a Viking on the schedule. May have to bite the bullet and buy air sled, 900 pound fridge. Yeah, you can. What I would do if you don't have the air sled right now, just get you two. You get you two the appliance slides and put them in front of it. You have to let they got these little they're going it. I can't even think. At the front, you got to let the legs up a little bit, but be careful. Don't just pull it because it's top heavy. Just don't pull it and get that thing coming down on you. Also, make sure that when I get ready to roll those and stuff, they got the glass shells and stuff. People put a lot of glass containers and jars and stuff on. Go ahead and get those off the shelf so want nothing to start to slide forward, hit the door, and knock it open, or fall down and break inside of it. But if you do that and start to roll it, a lot of times you'll be okay. You be get to it if you need to get to the back. But most of the things you need to do with that bike, you can do it from the top while it's already in there. There's not much you need to do for where you have to run it out, pull it out unless you're going to be doing some seal system repairs. I don't know if the Viking drain line comes through the back. Some of the old Sub Zeros they came through the back and went back and they were dry rot. You have to pull them out. Other thing too, be careful when you're doing that. Look at the water line. A lot of times they might not give you much slack on that water line. You start pulling it out. You don't want to pull the water line out the wall or break it. Okay, on my apps, I have ran 5 diagnostics, two to put parts back on. There you go. About how much money have you made so far, my apps, and how much you got to go before you make your money back. That's good stuff, man. I'm very proud of you. And like I say, my apps, he took the course a while ago. He's just getting started running his calls and stuff, and he's out here doing good. Um, ABC Ken, I've been rejecting everything since he's been switching up on me in Maryland. But funny thing is, my VA rep at AJ still let me hit my nose. Yeah, like that's what I keep telling a lot of people. Sometimes your reps change, And if your rep change, don't stop doing the work. You can just look for call. You can just tell man, just put me on hold for a little while, and he'll switch out. They switch out so much. He'll switch out, and the next one come, they call you, say, hey, can you run some calls? Yes, and y'all back in good. But yeah, that's a good thing when you're running your own business. Now, if you were working for somebody and you had a bad supervisor, you had to go there every day and deal with that person, it could get bad. It could get really bad on. But because you run your own business, you can what you call you can just tell them, hey man, just put me on hold for right now, and you be good. Or you can just go pick up another third party warranty. ABC Ken, he's at the point he does a lot of CODs and stuff. He can just go and start doing a lot more CODs. Like me, I'm starting some areas that I don't want to go to. It's not for two of us now. I got one sub, and I myself do service calls too. Not just tomorrow is one of my service calls days, so I got to go to a restaurant tomorrow. So I do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'm actually liking it. Matter of fact, I went out and got me some new boots and all that stuff, getting my uniform, trying to get myself back in shape to be getting in and out, and I'm actually really liking it. I'm really liking it. And This is man, I tell you, it's hard to beat this appliance repair. It's hard to beat this appliance repair. It's always something new, always something different. Uh, I've never been in. I don't know any other places uh, uh, where people beg you for your services like they do. I had the guy call me for his restaurant today, and he was begging me, man, I gotta have you out there. I need you to come fix it. I can't be down. My restaurant can't be down. I gotta have it. I said, yeah, I take care of it for you tomorrow. But to have a service, you offer a service where people actually beg and plead for you to come fix it. And you get to say, hey man, can you come today? No, I can't come today. I'm booked out until Wednesday. I gotta find somebody to come today. Okay, if you can't find nobody, just give me a call back. 15 minutes later, man, I can't find anybody. You still got Wednesday? Yeah, I got Wednesday. And that's the way it is with this business. It's a high demand. It's a great workplace. You working in people's houses. You know, some houses you run into not a lot of. Not, it's gonna be a lot better. You have a lot more that are good than they are bad, especially because the prices we charge. But you know, you working in good environments, good neighborhoods, good people. They pay. It's funny. They pay you over $100 per hour to fix their appliances. Then some people tip you $20, $50 on top of that. And I just like I say, this business is great. Are you going to film running calls? Yes, I am. I'm going to be filming some of me running calls and stuff like that in the near future. And that's mainly why I'm doing it. I'm mainly doing it well, I'm doing it for two reasons. One, for content. I need to get content out there for you all. And two, I need to stay relevant. So me out here doing service calls and actually running the business. I know most of the people who are coming here are going to be one and two man shops like I am. And so with that, I want to be out there doing it just like them, and be on top of it. The way I've been it for the last many years, I just been sitting behind this desk. People who have came throughout the day, they see me sitting here just answering the phone and working behind the desk. And with that, that's a great way you want to get to. But I know majority of the people not going to have that capacity to actually do that. Majority of the people are going to want to be the one or two man shop, and it's great. There's nothing wrong with being a one man shop, man. I'm telling you, you can go out here and you can make you $500 to $1,000 a day, and be home at a decent time, and you can work on your yard. You can grill on your grill. You can, if you got young kids, you can be like when I was my kids were younger. I could coach their sports team and be very involved, and you can make all the school functions and stuff. It's a great thing being a one or two man shop. Um, I always thought that with me being a one or two man shop, I always felt like I could I felt like I had more, I could watch my money a lot closer that way too, versus when I have a bunch of people. I always, for some reason, I always felt like I was having to feed everybody. I know I made more money, but I always feel like I always had people not say feed. I mean, everybody was pulling from me, and everybody was depending on me. So I couldn't do some things I wanted to do because I had to think about well, this person's family is depending on me doing the right thing and them having a job. And if I do this, and this person just bought a house, and this person's kid just went to school, and if I do something crazy, I'm gonna mess all this up for everybody. So it kind of made me to the point where I was having to serve everybody. Now it's getting to the point where I can be selfish. I can kind of do what I like to do. So me being a little selfish means I can come do my calls Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, and the rest of the time I'll be here doing my videos, answering calls, and just working on my business stuff. And if it get to a point where I don't want to do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I just want to do Wednesday, I'll just do Wednesday calls, whatever. Now it's getting to the point. All I have to do is worry about just my wife and I. Now, and like I said, my wife is coming away from corporate America, that's all I got to do is just worry about us, and we good. Hey, Mike, I'm looking forward to the cooking season. Yeah, me too. I'm looking. Be honest, man. I'm looking. I'm excited every day to get up and do this and come to work. I'm excited to be redoing this floor and redoing the layout. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the ice cream parlor. I'm excited about me getting my new uniforms. Like I said, I went out today bought some new boots. I'm excited. I'm excited about putting those on. It's just all the new growth and stuff that's coming in this coming with the industry and stuff. I'm excited about. I'm excited about maybe getting another little service vehicle and all that stuff. It's just fun. And that's the stuff I want other people to have. I don't want people to be afraid thinking winter is coming and they're not going to be able to feed their family and the women going to be out here prostituting because they can't do this and that. I don't want that. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like we are, where we're excited about what's to come, what's going to be happening next year. Next year we're gonna have some great stuff, man. We'll have some great stuff here next year, and I'm excited about that. Yeah, please hit the like button. Yesterday I had one guy say he would not pay the service call fee. I told the warranty to buy the parts because I don't buy parts for people with do not put a down payment on parts. Okay, okay. ABC. I'm down three techs. Six of my renters are not paying rent, so I have to evict them, which I really don't want to do. But with me now, the only tech running calls is beginning to weigh on me. It's hard. Okay. ABC can't say he's down three techs. Six of his renters not paying rent, so I have to evict them, which I really don't want to do. But with me now, the only tech running calls. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Sorry to hear that, ABC Ken. Uh, yeah, when you do that, when you like ABC Ken where he had about three techs out there. You got and you want to stay at that level where you constantly got three to six or seven techs. When I had I think most I had maybe six or seven at one time. You constantly recruiting. You got to be constantly recruiting because somebody's always looking to leave. And no, and you don't never know until because a lot of times they want to tell you, but they don't know how. They think you're going to be upset, but they got to the point where they ready to move on, and you got to constantly be having somebody ready to slide in. So you have to become a recruiter. You got to be like those people doing MLM, constantly telling people about your business and looking for people when you go out to eat. You see a young guy, a young girl got customer service skills. You start trying to bring them in. You go to get your car oil change and stuff. You see somebody with customer service skills that you think will be good. You start trying to bring them in. You constantly got to be pulling people in. You don't want to be stuck where you don't have anybody. You got a bunch of calls. All right. Rep was mad, but I said you are going to invoice him. Okay, there you go. Okay, ABC Ken. Say, I have to restructure the business back into a one man shop. Okay. Yeah, I've done that many times. I've done that many times. Went back down to a one man shop, and a lot of times that's sometimes what you have to do. Instead of if the business has gotten all into a knot, kind of like when we used to go fishing, we used to have what we call these bait cast rods, when you had to hold your thumb on the screw as you threw it out, and sometimes you get a backlash. You get a backlash, you trying to get those knots out, just so bad of a knot. Somebody just give you a knife or a pair of scissors, and man, go ahead and cut it out and put some new line on it and go. But sometimes that's where your business is. If you just built your business and it got built too fast and you lost control over it, not saying that happened to you, but you lost control of it and you didn't control the growth. They got so much into a knot that it's sometimes not worth it trying to pull the knots out like that. It's best to just go back down to a one man shop and then build your way back up. I had to do that several times where I just grew too fast and too quick. And anytime you grow too fast and too quick, you're gonna have problems. Even in regular life, if you see somebody grow too fast or too quick, and just a human body, they have back problems and stuff like that. Same thing with your business. And sometimes you have to come back down to just a one man shop and just rebuild it, and then you have to do a controlled growth. Okay, thank you. I'm offering you my shopping at DMV when you go on tour. Yeah, like I said, I'm seriously looking at doing that next year. I'll go on tour, and I would love to stop in there. We would love to stop in there, and like I say, the DMV, if we come up there, and you be on the tour with us. So every time we go someplace, somebody alumni there in that area be spotlighted and in the tour with us. So yeah, but I'm definitely looking into that. Also, it's cool to bring you the commercial wash and dryer. Also, is it cool to bring commercial wash and dryer at your November 17th class, Michelle? No, I'll be remodeled by then. Yeah, you can bring it then if you like. We'll be remodeled before the new class come in. I'm gonna have everything done. So yeah, we'll be remodeled, and then we're gonna start to replace some of the machines out at the end of the year, and next year we'll bring in some newer machines. So about once a year, once every other year, I want to replace the machines and bring in newer machines. But yeah, you're welcome to. And plus, the machines after after taking them apart, putting them back together, people breaking stuff on them and stuff, and putting more parts on them. They get to a point where the holes get stripped out and stuff, and you gotta get to the point where you start to move them out and bring in newer stuff. But yeah, if you want to bring them in, we'll definitely be able to take them. Okay, we're getting close to the 1 hour mark. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Um, okay, no problem, Ken. You're gonna do good, man. Like I say, don't feel bad. I went up. I went up a couple of times and came down. Many times went up and came down. And you might find out that you like being a one man shop or two man shop better than being a huge operation. I found out I like two, maybe two subs is about the most I like to do with. Right now, I just like it with one and myself um, because I don't have with those I don't have to worry about the call volume. The call volume is there, and if I don't want to run service calls, it's easy for me to just have that person just cover both of them because I like it like this. Okay, yeah, it grew way too fast. You're absolutely right. Yeah, yeah, that's no problem, man. And that's believe it or not, that's the way it goes. I always tell people that's what they talk about when the first will be last and last will be first. It's funny how the universe plays with you like that. Universe plays tricks on you. They show you what you can do and what is a. I always say this is what the universe does. It shows you what your life is going to be like and what it can be like, when everything's clicking right. So when I first started a business, it just took off, and I just made all this money, and I had a great life. And then overnight, it just came tumbling down. And I spent the next after that, I spent like 5 or 6 years building it back up to where it could be. And I think the universe does that. It shows you a glimpse of the future of what your business is going to be like and what it can be like. And then from there, it just comes apart, and you got to build it back together. Kind of like when you eat an apple. You eat the apple and it's so good, and you eat all of it, and then at the very end, it's gone and you don't have anymore, and you still want the taste. But now you all you got is the seeds left, and now you got to take those seeds and go put it in the ground and cultivate it and grow the tree and wait for it. And then once you do that, not only do you get that one apple back, but you get thousands of apples back forever. And that's the way your business is. The universe shows you your business at the beginning, how it can be, and how it can operate, and it's just so sweet, and you enjoy it. Then the next thing you know, it's gone. You know, ate all of it, it's gone, and all you got now is where you started back from. In the very beginning of the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that you have, that now you got to go back and implement and build it back. And also, what it doesn't, because you saw that part of it, you don't get to see all the struggles and stuff that you're gonna have to go through now to get back there. Because now, if I showed you all the struggles, if the universe showed you all the struggles and trials and tribulations that you're gonna have to go through in order for you to get back to where you just left, you wouldn't do it. You said, "Nah, it ain't worth it. I don't want that. Forget it. I'll go get me a job because I ain't going through the stuff I'm going to go through." But because you've been there and you tasted it, you know what it feels like. You know how great it is. Ain't nothing that you can go through make you not want to get there again. So now you're gonna go through, and you'll go through the trials and tribulations, and you go through the fire, and come and get stronger, and you'll have a great business, and that great business will last forever and ever. Like the apple tree, my we call my family planted. I don't know how many generations ate apples and climbed that tree and ate apples off of it. That's the same way your business will be. Many generations will be able to eat off of this when you go back and build it back, and you'll build it back the right way, and it's going to be fun. And time will go just like that. Believe it or not, it go just like that, and it's going to be good. BK from the Rockies, what's good, fam? I think I spend more time fixing my own appliances than service calls. Yep, yep. Uh, Michael Campbell. I love being a one man shop. May bring my wife on to handle admins and calls. Not sure yet. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love being I don't- I do love one or two man. One or two man. I love. After so many years doing payroll every Friday, and making sure everybody's schedule is okay, making sure everybody's going to show up the next day. After that, and to get to where I'm at now, I enjoy this. I really enjoy this. And you all, I know the people who have multiple technicians, and they at the point now where they can retire and just and just collect the money, and they got other family members running it now and stuff. I know they enjoy that too. But I truly enjoy this, and to the point now where I got other investments and stuff that are taking care of me and my family, and I like I want to say I ain't gonna take this life for granted for anything. I know a lot of people have it hard out there, and a lot of people might be going through some things. But I've had a great life. Appliance Repair has given me a great life to the point, like I say, um, I know some people. I was thinking about that when I was at the car dealership. I was gonna pay cash for a car, and I know some people really like to do that. Be able to have that, to be able to say, I ain't got no money like that, but be able to say, working on a car, just say, Alfred, I'm tired of it. Hey, come get it. I'm going out here to go buy me a new car, and get in your car and can drive out there. I spent a half a day going to look for something. I've teed off. I'm going to look for something to buy, and could purchase a car, and and not have to worry about it's going to hurt your family in anything. Not worry about and some people who need cars. I was talking to the young man who helping me. I'm asking him, hey man, what's your plan? First of all, I got to get me some drive, Mr. Smith. But you ain't got no driver's license. Well, I have to worry about that later. I need something to drive. But that's the only goal in life is to just to get something to drive so they don't have to walk and depend on nobody taking them anywhere. And for me to be at the position where, just because I got mad at something, I could go out there and buy me a new car and stuff. And appliance repair makes this thing possible. It make it possible for me to be able to do that. And it made me humble too. Appliance repair made me humble to the point where I'm still learning a little bit, but it made me humble because I wanted, to, like I said, I wanted to stunt last week. But it makes you humble where you don't have to prove anything to anybody. And you're in, you totally how can I say, not complacent, but you content in in doing what you like and what you like to do. You can do what you like to do when you want to do it, live where you want to live, how you want to live. Man, it's great. It's great. And like I say, this and it's not just appliance repair. It's all the skill trades. For getting ready to remodel this store, and I knew that I didn't know that the plumber was back rotted up under there, but when we started busting it out and it's rotting, where I wasn't afraid. I knew it cost somebody thousands of dollars to have a plumber come here and do this. To the point where I knew exactly because I had done it so many times. It wasn't no problem. Hey man, just we're gonna keep busting it out till we get some good pipe. We get some good pipe, then we'll connect to it and we'll fill it back in. And the young man knows how to do it because he's done it with me 2 or 3 times where I can leave him here, he get it taken care of, and he's not afraid. He knows what he got to do. You know, and sometimes that's bad because he knows what he got to do. Sometimes he knows what's up front, but the fact that everybody knows what we got to do and we working on it and this stuff is great, man. It's just great to be able to do that, to put these buildings back together, no problem at all. To go fix somebody, I got to go fix somebody. Uh, Appliance, you show up to the house and the appliance is broken, and you leave, and they happy and they praising you because fix their appliance. Like I say, I can't go to any of the restaurants around here now. If I go to the restaurants, always something broke. Always something broke. It's funny. I keep rambling. Sorry, but Saturday, I was call. I was tired after we had done this thing at railroad days, and so my wife said, "Let's just go grab some to eat." And so we go to the restaurant, and I get to the restaurant, and they have the magazine. Do I have one? No, I don't have one here. Well, anyway, they got the magazine where I won the Dynamic Entrepreneur of the Year. So I get to the restaurant. It's funny. Uh, I see a lot of the guys in there, and everybody telling the waitress, sending their bill to me. He's taking my tab tonight. He so the whole night the waitress coming over there saying that guy said you got a lot of money. You paying their tab tonight. So we get that and then the owner comes there. He's talking and he's saying, "Hey, I need you to come check. He want me to change some door hinges on this oven. Can you come and change the door hinges on my oven?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be able to do it." I said, "I'll do it one day this week." Uh, I said, "I'll call you and I'll come by." Oh yeah, I get the magazine. I saw you it had me on the front page, and he gave it to my wife, and he's joking, say, "Can I get your autograph?" The whole restaurant is in there laughing and joking and stuff. And they're actual business owners and stuff that I know, and we just had a great time. And all of that's through appliance repair. All of that's through appliance repair, and like I said, I want everybody to be able to have that. When you go someplace and everybody know you, not for doing bad business or gypping somebody or running no scam or they say finessing and stuff to the point where they know you because you what you call you doing stuff that's right, and you doing stuff that's good. And that's I want you all to be that way, where you can go someplace and don't have to worry about somebody saying something bad about you. And like I said, even with today, um, I was like I said, I was going to go look for a vehicle, and I was like, I thought about going someplace that didn't know me to go get a vehicle, because sometimes it gets to be embarrassing when people want to give stuff to you, or people want to do favors for you that they normally would do for people, and you don't. You just want to patronize the business. So sometimes if I went someplace, I made sure that I pulled up, and I didn't go inside. I would just talk to one of the salesmen that didn't know me out there, and just ask them what they had. You know, because you just feel embarrassed that people sometimes make they do things for you, and maybe they feel the same way when I do it for them. But uh, just me rambling. I'm gonna read a couple more, then I'm gone. Hey, what's up, Quentin Hodge? Uh, my society for the future for the first time in a good while. Running calls before and after work is tough, but worth it. Okay, okay, ABC Ken. Flip side, because of appliance repair, I'm moving in a four-bedroom, 4,000 square foot house on the first with everything I want. Theater room, one and a half bars, game room, weight room, all because of ABC. Oh man, congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm so proud of them. And that's what I'm getting all these stuff right now where people are getting that type of stuff. This is harvest time. We having a great time. Um, uh, we having a great time. That's why sometimes I find it hard, and I'll be looking and I see other business owners saying, the winter time is coming, and this is a great time for me, man. Great time for everybody I'm talking to. Everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing well. Thanks again, Coach Lee. Peace to the team. Love is love. Thanks, man. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I love you all so much, man. Y'all just don't realize how much y'all have um, done for me and my family. I'm not talking financial wise. I'm talking just all in all, made life so enjoyable here now, where you have people that you can communicate with, and talk business with, and people who that look like you now, that's going through the same experiences that you're going through. And it makes life so good. Like I say, because of you all now, my wife now feels comfortable coming home, and don't feel like she's doing something that's don't feel like she's been lazy or irresponsible, because that's the way it was in the past. If you're not working and your husband working, you lazy, irresponsible, you're a gold digger, and all that stuff. All that stuff has been erased because of you all. Because y'all wives are coming home working with you all, enjoying y'all family. They don't look at it being demeaning. They're working for you and stuff. All that stuff that was going through our community 15, 20 years ago. You all have removed that. Um, and I just love it. I just love it. Even like I say, all the awards and stuff that I've been so happy to get in the last couple of months and stuff. All of that is because of you all shining the spotlight, and I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna continue to try to live up to you all's expectations, and to the bar that you all are setting. I'm gonna continue to try to do that. All right. But once again, thank everybody for watching. I'll be back here on Thursday. I gotta see. I think Howard is. He might be out of town this week. I know he was going out of town. He might be out of town this week. But I have to get back with Howard, see when I can get him in. Read this last one. Mike, I would say this simply: never deny a blessing. You will bless so many in the universe in good karma. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It may feel awkward, but accept your deserved flower. Thanks. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting better at that. Actually being able to accept it. I am getting to the point where I am. That's something I have to work on, but it is something that I have to do. Get better at accepting that. But the thing is, I don't feel like I've done anything comparably to the other people and stuff. And I know my business, all my businesses, yeah, so much room for improvement. So that's one of the things too. I said, man, that's one of the reasons why I'm remodeling the classroom. You got to finish this thing up. You got your vision here, but you ain't finished it up. So I got to finish it up. So when people start coming in here and looking, they can actually, represent the guy who won a dynamic entrepreneur award. So I gotta get all this set up. I gotta make sure the ice cream parlor is set up, and all that stuff I gotta do. I gotta make sure everything is in order when I'm doing stuff. Everything has to be in order. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And man, that's good. Man, it just keep happening. That was the guy with my truck. He just told me my truck is probably ready now. So once again, good things are happening. I went and looked at my truck yesterday. It looked good. He just needed to he needed to test drive it and do stuff to make sure everything's good. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I'll see you. I can hardly talk now. 'Cause I need to go see the video he just sent me. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back on Thursday. And if you hadn't already, man, a female or male or whoever, please get into the skilled trades or get into entrepreneurship. Find you a good mentor and a good group of people that you can connect with. It's not so much the the money and stuff we make, but it's almost like we're a family. I feel like ABC just like my HBCU when I go to North Carolina A&T. I just feel like it's just a family reunion. And it's an essence that everybody gets along, everybody know each other. The whole appliance repair. I don't know another industry where everybody knows everybody almost across the whole United States. Because of Facebook and because of Mike Check, TML, TK, and EJ, and Brandon, and because of all of those guys and females, and Miss Ward and them, and Lamar and them, everybody knows everybody. Everybody's connected. I don't know any other across all different races. I don't know any other trade that has that across the whole nation where all the electricians. I don't know the electricians around. I don't know the electricians around here in Johnston County. I got a call from one of them today, asked me to come to a meeting, but I don't know all the electricians here in Johnston County, but I know so many of the appliance repair people across the whole world, and because of appliance boot camp. Y'all have been the bridge to keep everybody honest too. If it wasn't for, you know how long I keep saying I'm getting off of here. Uh, I don't think you all know. Y'all don't know about ASPES and PSA. Well, USA and PSA. USA and PSA. They forever the industry has tried to combine the two and want to have one national convention. And they done it one time, and everybody was so happy. And they say, no, they fell out again. They ain't got together since, and it kind of splits the industry. You have the USA folks, and you got the PSA folks. And for a long time, it used to be really, really split. Now you're seeing a little bit more cross pollination and stuff. But I want to say, Appliance Boot Camp, you all, the ABC alum, y'all really, really holding everybody accountable. The stuff that happened with TMM and myself, you all made that stuff not go no further than where it went because y'all on both sides. Man, this y'all crazy be doing that. Come on back together and cut the mess out. You all done that stuff. You all making everybody operate and holding everybody accountable. And I just want to thank you all for doing that. And you all are the ones that's going around and pulling the whole industry together. Because it's not just me. You know, if it was just me, I'd be here stuck on an island by myself. But because you all are going and y'all are taking other courses and interacting and becoming family there and pulling everybody in. So if somebody has something, regardless of what, I have yet to hear the ABC family be going over there and not trying to to pull everybody together in this whole industry, with everybody, even I forget his name. Oh God, I can't think his name. Stokes. God knows the guy. Cornerstone. They even bring Cornerstone in and stuff. I haven't. I've talked to him on the phone, but I haven't met him personally. I hope to meet him personally. But everybody, and y'all at Fridge, y'all at Dryer, y'all everywhere connecting everybody. So everybody has to stay honest, and y'all hold everybody accountable. And I want to thank you all for doing that. And like I said, y'all made it so that I know everybody. Pretty much across the United States and across the world in appliance repair. And you all know them. And you all know, yeah, Chris Stokes of Cornerstone. Yeah. I need to reach out to Chris, and I got his number. I'm gonna reach out to him. Maybe I can get him on one day. Because I don't even know what Chris looks like. I've talked to him on the phone a couple of times. Well, we need to bring him on too, and get him on, and get him to the Asties, and 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 bring him on into this whole thing that we're doing here. And same thing with um, um, Uncle Harry. I think he's still around. I'll see if I can go find him. But bring all those people, because regardless of what, they were the ones that one of ones that set this thing in motion. And so with them setting it in motion, and starting, we have to pay homage to them too, and not make it so they get pushed away, and cast away to the side, because they done a great thing when they put their products out there. And so we need to keep them relevant too. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll be back on Thursday. All right, talk to you later.